Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Brandon Williamson. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
First pitch, 12:35.
The pitch.
Nope.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. And a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. On the ground, Cruz throws to first in time. One up, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Joey Gallo.
Oh, Boog, he's got great power just to every section of the ballpark, man. I love watching guys like this who can give it a ride to the opposite field or go dead center. I mean, that's really hitting. When you can hit and drive the ball up the middle other way, look out. Keep an eye out on this guy when he digs in. I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this game.
One out, base is empty. That one catches the zone. That is strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Luis Arraez in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch is in there. That's strike two.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Ryan Weathers. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Elly Cruz stands in now and watches strike one.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Nicky Lopez up to the plate. He's been a great free agent sign. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air, left field. Palacios makes the catch, and there are two down. Let's take a look at our lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. This one in the air. Gallo in position. Hauls it in to end the inning. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jake Burger. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Williamson in his fourth year. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a swing and a miss. James Kingsley, our plate umpire. Consistent, as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Here's a 1-1. And strike two. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And another ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fly ball down the line. Friedel pulls it in on the run.
The second baseman, Arraez.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
There's the strike at the knees. Burger over at first with one away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Luis Arraez. Golden opportunity right here. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two on, one out. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Second inning here, no score. And that's outside. Ball two. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Two. Wouldn't chase that time. Joey Gallo waits on deck for Miami. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air, right field. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, and this one gets away. No advance, though. 2 outs with a runner at third. One and two here. And that just misses. The 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 1 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here is Taylor Ward.
The center fielder, Taylor Ward.
Weathers back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one not close, and that is ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
TJ Friedl in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Just off the inside edge. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A 2-run blast. His second home run of the series, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Enrique Aguero, the next to hit for the Reds. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hot shot to third. That's one out. The bottom of the second.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's a strike. Weathers fires. Pitch in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 outs. Outside low, and now 2-0. Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with a backdoor slider. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for Miami, Richie Palacios. The lefty fires. Swings through that.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a foul ball. And now the lefty swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Sam Pena. First pitch misses. The Reds up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's outside. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Way high. That clips the inside corner for a strike. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on at first with one gone. To second, and he's out. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air, center field. Ward drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the catcher, Matt Nelson. The pitch. Late swing, fouled off. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one missing inside. Bounce to the left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and he's on at first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elly.
So the lineup flips over and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Elly de la Cruz. Swing and a miss, strike one.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts.
Runner on the go. That one fouled off. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the air, right field. Pena moving under this one. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
So digging in, Nicky Lopez. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Nelson, the base runner at first with one out. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Number 7.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One down. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. First time up was a pop out. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Two on, one out. And downstairs. Activity in the bullpen. Braxton Garrett, the left-hander, up and throwing. Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Ward batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Center field. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that is that. Reds strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And now the DH, Luis Arraez. as the lefty gets to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And here it comes. And another ball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
1 strike.
The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And it is 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. That misses, and it's 3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Kirk in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. The lefty to 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball. And a 2-1 on the way. Pulls that one foul. 2-2 now. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. To third. Tosses to first. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Reds 2 and the Marlins 1. The left-hander on now, Braxton Garrett.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. He's already homered here in this one.
T.J. Friedl.
The pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, 1 down.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. And delivers outside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Enrique Aguero.
So up next, Enrique Aguero. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And he deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
The right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. His first at bat was a strikeout. And the slider just misses. Off the mark there, and it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Right through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Reds go down quietly. They lead it 2-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Lyon Richardson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Doubled his first time up. The pitch. Just missed. Rosario, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Righty delivers. That's down and in. That one fouled off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. right-hander deals. Just misses. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three-two. Rocketed out towards right center, and no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Luis Urias will hit next. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Out to short, De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
One out and a runner at second. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. Richie Palacios getting on deck circle. Right-handed reliever, and he walked him.
Wrong side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
The Reds leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Oh, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now the right fielder, Sam Pena, 1 for 2. In the air, out towards left center. Friedel grabs it on the run. Marlins strand a pair. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 6. Garrett back to work. Just missed. And the next pitch is way outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
That one misses. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for the
Matt
Reds,
Nelson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Matt Nelson.
a foul ball. At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground, 2-ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Shortstop, Elly. Cruz.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Elly de la Cruz.
So here's a fun note on Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
In the air, right side. Pena sizes this one up, brings it in. Out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Now, Nicky Lopez. There's a strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Now 1-1. And another ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Gathers and throws to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 2-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Garrett Mitchell. And the pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one missed.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And a pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Luis Arraez stands in. And that's in there for strike 1. The Marlins trailing by a run, and we're at the top half of the 6th. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And the count even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The other way. Zips it across. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, the third baseman, Jake.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jake Berger. That one in the dirt, and that's ball one. Just missed. And that one is lifted in the air. Ward sizing it up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the sixth. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Spencer Steer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Miami's bullpen with some action. Sixto Sanchez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Neris also throwing. That's outside, and it's 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now batting, left field.
Pitch misses there. Ball one. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Left-hand hitter waits. Struck him out looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with two gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Brandon.
Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the third baseman. Towards first, and he can't come up with it.
No, he's in there.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
2 outs, bases loaded. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Matt Nelson. Right through there for a strike. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. What a play. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Gibaut.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that one fouled off.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
This one in the air, under it, hauls it in for the out. Then there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. And a 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis.
And now for the Marlins, Luis Urias. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Alexis Diaz warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Santiago also getting ready. The Reds up by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 3 and the Marlins 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hector Neris. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Elly de la Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-2. That's down and in. Wouldn't chase that time. On a line out towards center. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away.
Up next for Cincinnati,
Nicky Lopez, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Kicks and fires. This one popped up. They got it for out number 2.
the batter, number 7, designated hitter,
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Taylor Ward on deck for Cincinnati. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
There's a swing and a drive. Diving, makes the grab.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder, you lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Trevor Stephan.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now it's Joey Gallo.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Stephan, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-2.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
And at the plate for Miami, Richie Palacios. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Right through there for a strike. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Everything came together for him. Great approach on a nice pitch, dropped a barrel on it, stayed on plane completely through the swing, and drove it the other way. Kind of have to tip your cap if you're on the mound on that one. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the batting order turns over, and now Sam Pena, third baseman, playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. With the tying run at second, here in the second game of the series. And it's even up.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
So the tying run at second. Wouldn't chase that time.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot. Garrett Mitchell next to hit for the Marlins. The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Palacios leads off second with nobody out. Right through there, got it. 1 away.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
New pitcher for the Reds, Tony Santillan.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Tony Santillan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Fastball for a strike. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
And the righty deals. In the air out towards right center. Ward sizing it up. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Luis Arraez.
Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arraez. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's in the dirt. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. The tying run is 90 feet away. On the ground, right side, Lopez. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joey Wentz.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Well, one-run game, and now T.J. Friedl. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Ball one there. In the air to left down the line. Palacios on the move. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next for Cincinnati, Enrique Aguero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He swings and fouls one off. And now the lefty. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The wind and the pitch. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's down and away.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they're up 3-2. Back now, and on the mound, a closer, Alexis Diaz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Now a chance for Alejandro Kirk. That's in for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Ahmed Rosario. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Just missed. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Next to hit, Luis Urias. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. And the slider just misses.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
They're down to their final strike. This could end it. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2 outs. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He flexes his power with that swing. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance, and they found a way to fight back big time. No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and
they turn things over to the southpaw, Sam Mole.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
So 2 down, and up next for Miami, Joey Gallo. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Not even close there. And it's 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Emilio Pagan getting ready to go. Left-hand batter waits. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Third out, and some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman. And a pitch. That's in there.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drops into the glove, and there's one away.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
The catcher,
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Will Benson.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
That misses, and that is ball one. Trying to close out a one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Reds now down to their final out.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Reds down to their final out. Stepping in, Elly de la Cruz. That's outside, and that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Now that's smacked to right center. And that gets down into the gap.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's the second baseman, Nicky Lopez. First offering, runner goes, pitch is high, throw, save. That's a stolen base.
No, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
So the tying run at second fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Ball to strike, the pitch, and he grounds one to the right side. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 runners on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.